Alright, today I'm going to try out Amazing Spider-Man for Game Boy. Uh, it doesn't say it anywhere, I don't think, in the game or the instructions, but it is a rare developed game. It mostly just shows LJN, which makes you believe that the game is probably going to be crap, but it's actually it's not too bad. I mean, it's rare, a rare game, so it is a hard game, and there is a lot of kind of trolly aspects of it. But since I've already done quite a few rare games on Retroachievements, I figured I'd try this one too. I'm just gonna, I think for now I'm just gonna work through the, see if I can get as many of the level 1 achievements. Yeah, it's not the nicest looking game, on the Game Boy. Definitely, it's a bit on the ugly side, but it controls pretty good. So achievement for getting to the boss without taking damage. I'm gonna try that one. I've done a little bit of practicing beforehand, so one thing I don't like about the game is the high jump. In order to do a high jump, you have to be holding left or right down for like a few seconds. So you almost kind of like need a running start, which makes sense, but sometimes you end up doing a long jump when you don't want to. Which can kind of mess you up. Oh, how the heck? Guess you don't go high enough. Alright, well there goes that achievement. I'm gonna try to get this achievement for staying up on the web while Mysterio comes onto the screen. You have to stay up in the air for a certain length of time until Mysterio, materializes. It's kind of tricky to do, but let's see if I can get that one out of the way now. No. Alright. Don't wait for that. That was a disaster. There's got to be randomness to a lot of this, I think, because it seems like you get different patterns. Sometimes the pattern seems to work differently. at the beginning of that battle, like the smoke trails or whatever they are. It seems like they're different sometimes depending on. I don't know what they're depending on what, but so you can't guarantee they're going to be the same. It's going to be on the same path every time. Again, I already got hit. Alright, I'm just going to reset it now. I gotta work the rust out here. I'm not sure why Rare isn't credited on this game. I don't know. But if you played any of the other Rare Game Boy games, you can tell by the music and stuff that they made it. Web crawling is very janky too. Yeah, there's drops, like that drop was a web cartridge, I think. But there's other drops I think are for like powering up your web shooter. Basically, it just creates more like a spread pattern when you use it. I think those are like web power-ups or something. Okay, I think I got, yeah, I didn't take no damage, so hopefully I got this achievement out of the way. I'm trying to get up here on the web. See, if I hang out, I think, no, didn't get it. Yeah, I'm not really sure how to do that. No damage achievement is a bit tough too, because this guy, you never know where he's coming from. I got that one. Defeat him using webbing only. And clearing the stage. Alright, let's see. Alright, so I got those three. Defeat him without taking damage and remain hanging on the web fluid. Yeah, I don't know. That one, I can't seem to figure out how to do that. Alright, there's another one for getting to the first boss without getting points. I'm going to go ahead and just do that one. That one's really easy. Just get it out of the way. Just got to basically jump over enemies. Use your web, whatever. And I did that. I keep forgetting that if you jump on the sword grate, sword cover or whatever, that counts as a kill and you end up getting 100 points. There's no, you don't get any points for getting the food, so you can grab the food if you need health. So that's good. I think there's one right up here. So you don't get points for that, so you don't have to worry about avoiding the food. That makes it a lot easier, because you can just take damage when you need to and not worry about it. I should have that one now. I'd really like to get this achievement for... Oh, why did he fall down? See if I can get the no damage. Nope. You gotta anticipate when where he's gonna come out from. Alright. Let me give it another shot. Let's see. Without taking damage. Is there another one? I thought there was another stage 1 achievement. There's a lot of achievements in this set. That might be, I think there's 5 for this first level. You can beat Mysterio by just punching them, but since you have to get so close, there's a good chance that you're gonna end up getting hit. Best is to use your webbing to try to kill them damageless. There's some aspects of the game the instructions don't really tell you about. You gotta kind of figure things out on your own a little bit when it comes to controls. I don't know what that is. No idea. Oh, you jerk. Why? Why is he like right there all the time? You can't even like get anywhere near this gas. It's just like impossible. Ugh. Those sound effects. And you can't continue either, because if you continue, you start right from the spot where you died. Like, so the boss encounter doesn't reset. So you literally have to start the whole level over again. Which is unfortunate. Because I think for later achievements, it's gonna be a pain. Like having to play the whole game over to like try, you know, a level 4 boss again or something. That's painful. But it seems to be the case. But if you're into torture, do play a rare Game Boy game. Yeah, I don't know what the max level for the web is. Like right now it's at 4. I think 5 or 6. I think there's an achievement for that too. But drops are random, so you might not get it all the time. Ah, there it is. Yeah, so it's 5, I guess, or I don't know. It says 4 still. I'm not sure, but if you get enough of those drops, then you can get that achievement. And that one's not that hard. Hopefully this plays nice. Like, materialize in the middle somewhere. See what I mean? Why is he right there? See her. It's just so annoying. There's no way of knowing exactly where he's gonna come from. It's frustrating. Because you really can't move out of the way fast enough. I think you just gotta kind of like move like that. Just kind of wiggle back and forth and just get ready to go in some direction. See? Yeah, see like that. I mean, you're still gonna get caught sometimes, no matter what. Yeah, it's just one of those achievements that you just have to rely on RNG and just keep trying. Eventually, you'll get the right pattern. There's no real strategy to it. I mean, this level is short, so it's not an issue, but later levels, I think, are going to be a pain to have to go through all the time to try to boss again. That's my main issue with damageless boss achievements, is when you have to replay a whole level to retry. Like, if you can just continue from the boss fight, that's one thing, but yeah, yeah. As I'll just move on to stage 2 for now. You get to avoid these things that fall down at you. You can see there's a little thing that pops up above Spider-Man's head that tells you that one's coming down at you. So you have to be very fast. And you can do this dodge. It's just awkward because you have to press the jump button and the directional button at the same exact time and then release them both. And so it's a bit of a rhythm you have to get into. It's a bit weird, but I think once you get used to it, see, I didn't release it properly. Buttons. That one's pretty easy to get. Just getting, just no points. Basically, you just don't punch any of the enemies in the windows. If you do that, you can get that achievement real simply. There's another achievement for reaching that window without taking damage, and that one's tough. Because you have to move fast, because if you don't go fast enough, the things dropping down from the sky, I don't know what they are. They look like barrels or something. They start coming really fast. So it's basically just a matter of climbing the building as fast as you can and avoiding everything. It's pretty tough. far for this rooftop. Probably same ones, like no damage and no points or whatever. I don't know. I haven't really looked at them. It's like it's be a matter of remembering where the enemies drop in from. One of those deals. That was easy enough. Oh, man, it's coming here. Like the enemies aren't too smart. They don't even turn around when you get behind them. It's kind of funny. Jump kick. Yeah, I think it's doing this damage just won't be tough. You just have to remember where the enemy's coming from. That's all. Once you do that, it's not. I don't think that's gonna be too tough. Okay, I guess this is Goblin. Whoa. Seems like a pretty simple pattern. Beeping's a little annoying, but pretty underwhelming fight here. I don't know. Simple pattern. Doesn't seem to be much randomness with this boss. I guess that was stage 3. I guess I'm on a train. Can't kill these guys. Bats. Of course, I have bats. You can't kill them. Word. What that is. This is the slowest moving train ever. Of course. Exit. Stop it. Wow. Yeah. Am I at the beginning again, or? Wow. Hey, you lose health majorly fast here. I guess I don't know if I'm at the beginning or not. I can't tell. It all looks the same. It looks like it is the beginning again, I guess. I don't know. I thought when you continue, you just start from where you died, but maybe not. Oh no, it was different. Alright. What the heck? So he just randomly drops somewhere. Great. Yeah, looks like it. More randomness. You're not dead? I'm out of webbing? No way. Seriously? Oh, you needed one more hit. Oh. Okay. I don't know. I'm pretty sure that last hit was a punch, though, but I don't know. I'll take it. These graphics are very hard to distinguish what the heck is what. I don't know what the giant mosquitoes or something. Nice, Spider-Man. Yeah, trying to jump kick is a little bit difficult because his jump is kind of floats. Ow! Didn't see those. mess here. This game would have been nice in color, I think, because it'd be easier to distinguish the objects better, and because it's hard to tell what's what here. Food is kind of like you could barely even catch that. A little hard on the eyes. Whoa. Just drops on in. Take it really slow levels, I think. To be able to do this damage list, you probably have to go just kind of inch your way through it. I think, like, I don't know, that seemed like I hit him, but it's those hit boxes. I don't know how many continues you get. I think that was my second one. You gotta time the jumps correctly to get over them. And he's still not dead. Okay, buddy. Come on. Was it though? This game doesn't seem like it's too hard. It's just doing a damage list and stuff is where it's really going to be difficult. You gotta, the key is to move fast up while avoiding damage. I think you have to get near the windows like that are broken or boarded up, because then you can avoid enemies. Get in there. Oh! Seriously? I was right there. Okay. Still got another continue. I don't know how many continues you get. I'd be surprised if it's unlimited, because that's usually not something Rare would put in their games. Jump in here. Yeah, trying to punch these birds is it's difficult. It's hard to know where you need to hit them. That stage is definitely that stage is going to be difficult. You can just tell by the weird jumping in it. All right, I'm just gonna try this this level 1 achievement again. Just hanging on the web during the Mysterio. Entrance, I guess. I can't figure out how to do that one. There's got to be a trick to it. At least the game is pretty short, it seems like, so getting through it again and redoing stuff won't be too, frustrating, I don't think. I mean, it only took me, what, like only took me like 40 minutes to get through that far into the game, so it's not that bad. That's what resets and stuff too. So maybe a half hour. Probably cut that down too over time, so. Let me try this again. I don't know what the trick is to doing this. See, again, the pattern was different that time. Normally you have to stay in the middle, but that time I had to stay on the right side. So see, you really don't know what the pattern is going to be beforehand. Give it a few more tries. So I'm guessing you have to stay up on your web until he completely materializes on the ground. That noise when you take damage, that's like all the rare games had that same exact sound effect though. At least the Game Boy games. It's just a weird noise. I don't know how to do that one. I don't get it. I don't know. Guess I might have to just practice out with save states. Otherwise, I'm gonna drive myself crazy trying to having to redo the whole level every time. It starts to get annoying. Really hard to tell with the hitboxes, like if you're gonna get hit by the smoke or not. Alright, this is the last time I'm going to try it here. Yeah. I don't know, sometimes you have to stay on the right side, and then other times it seems like you have to go towards the middle. So, I mean, is this going to be random? That sucks. Anyways, I'm just going to call it there. I think I got quite a few achievements anyways, so. Yeah, I got 15 actually. I mean, I made it through the first 5 stages. So that's not too tough. Not bad. I have what, about 30% or so done. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to practice, see if there's some kind of pattern or something to this. It's a bit annoying to have to keep starting a level over to try, so that's what I'll do.